Good morning, and what is a mild, bright, and sunny day. It is Monday, the 2nd of October. I've got a nice hot cup of tea and a box to continue unboxing. So, what I've got in here is a copy of The Savage Storm, The Battle for Italy by James Holland. James Holland is a historian who's been essentially writing a history of World War II over several volumes, of which I have and have enjoyed, as well as having a podcast about World War II. So, in September 1943, hot on the heels of the victory in Sicily, and with plans for the invasion of France already underway, the Allies crossed into southern Italy. They expected to drive the Axis forces north and be in Rome by Christmas. Always by Christmas. But even after Italy's surrender, the German forces resisted fiercely, and the swift, hopeful victory descended into one of the most brutal and protracted battles of the war. Though shipping and material were already being safeguarded for the D-Day landings, there were still high expectations for the progress of the invading armies. But those very shortages were to slow the advance, with tragic consequences. As the weather closed in, the critical weeks leading up to the monumental battle for Monte Cassino would inflict a heavy price for every bloody hard-fought mile the Allied troops gained. Chronicling these dark, dramatic months in unflinching and insightful detail, The Savage Storm is like any campaign history yet written. James Holland has always recounted the World War II at ground level, but this new epic brings the story vividly to life like never before. Weaving together a wealth of letters, diaries, and other incredible eyewitness documents, Holland traces the battles as they were fought across the plains, over mountains, and through shattered villages and cities in intense heat and, towards the end, frigid cold and relentless rain, putting readers at the heart of the action to create an entirely fresh and revealing telling of this most pivotal phase of the war. And it's interesting to note that the Italian campaign is sort of like gets a bit sidelined. In part, even at the time it was kind of sidelined, with some politicians decrying, what are they doing there when they're not preparing for war on the Western Front, against Germany. But anyway, so what we have here is actually quite a full list of his credits, including signed. We have contents page, full list of maps, terrain map of Italy, and of Operation Avalanche, the initial invasion, and its continued progress, and so on, advance, and go on, so on. So essentially, we've got the maps tracking the progress from the landings and onwards. So quite a lot of extensive detail in here. Images, photographs of the time. So you are sort of like, really getting quite a lot of detail even before you actually start, the text itself. So we've got this wealth of maps. So we've got a list of all the personalities, and that includes American, Australian, British, Canadian, German, and Italian, including photographs as well, and our New Zealanders are there at the end. And then we get into the text itself. Oh, we don't even get into the text, we've got a glossary as well, just so it's extensive. than the prologue, so we start the book proper. The summer invasion of 1943. So on, and then we do actually have photographs in here as well. So we're into autumn, driving towards the expected victory of at Christmas. As I say, always Christmas. It's like it'll all be over by Christmas. But we have a pair of photos. Show you more of those. Then at the end, several appendices. So there is a postscript, but after the appendices we have timeline of events, and I'll just flip forward a bit. Order of battle by the beginning of December 43. Notes, so those are the footnotes. Selected sources. So it's the research detailed, acknowledgements, and more picture acknowledgements as well. So it's heavily illustrated and so quite detailed. Then we have the index itself. So yeah, this is not a period of the war that I know a great deal about, so this will be a good introduction. We have some final notes from the author. This is the extra content at the end of the book, and includes diaries from one of the generals involved, General Mark Clark, and then also probably from a sort of from a soldier on the ground. So yeah, that is The Savage Storm by James Holland. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this unboxing in the Nook. If you have, then please do click on the like button down below. And if you've got any comments or feedback, I do appreciate you taking the time to post those. And lastly, if you want to be alerted to get more unboxings in the Nook, where you'll see me out here with a box containing a book or game, which I will unbox and chat about to the best extent of my knowledge. All, of course, accompanied by a nice hot cup of tea for roughly 10 minutes or so. Then please do click on the subscribe button down below. Thanks again for watching another unboxing in the Nook. I will be back again soon with another one. Bye for now.